starts.
What's up, folks? This is Steel. Welcome back to Steelcast 27 once again. I have a subscriber series video for you featuring Blaster 1112 in The Sims, a Tier 7 premium American destroyer. If you haven't heard of The Sims before, that's because it's quite rare. Not many people own them, not many people play them, and I don't remember the last time it was offered on sale in the premium shop. It might have been part of a bundle or something like that. But the people that own these ships play them well, and you really have to tip your cap to the guys that play this ship. It does not light up the charts, not at all. And I looked at some of the stats for the ship before I did this video, and I wasn't impressed. It's kind of like a Mahan. It's got the same kind of American gun characteristics on destroyers where they shoot moon shots, 127 millimeter guns. But if you looked closely, you see it has a lot of good characteristics, good defensive characteristics at least. The turret rotation is phenomenal. The agility is phenomenal. This thing turns on a dime like you've seen nothing before. The problem with it is the torpedoes. Now the Mahan, everyone knows, has 9.2 click torpedoes, and you can stealth torp in it. With the Sims, you also have 9.2s, but they only go 49 knots, which is a snail's pace. That makes them practically ineffective in Tier 7 and above matches. So in this case, Blaster chose the 5.5 click torps, which is probably a better choice. They go 65 knots, so at least if something's in your range, you're gonna have a good chance of hitting them. But here we go on straight. Now Blaster's talked to me about his straight strategy in The Sims, and that's basically to head to the middle and say to the other team, "Come at me, bro." Now you don't actually have to type that, and I wouldn't recommend typing that in chat because it's kind of lame to say that, but this is the kind of ship. You need ships coming straight for you to be effective. So it's kind of like a low tier American destroyer in a high tier. And here he sets up camp right in the middle of B, drops smoke, relying on his friendly spots so he can get some rounds out. And here comes his first victim, a Nuremberg. Now watch these guns. At this range, it doesn't seem so bad. That guy is really, really close, and Blaster's in his smoke, so he's not spotted. But look at how lightly those guns hit. Oh my god. Now the good thing he's got some teammates also working on this Nuremberg, but this Nuremberg really, I think he has sonar in his mind. So he's given up broadsides to Blaster's team, trying to root out Blaster from B. It's not going to work. Now the other thing good about the Sims is its rate of fire. Look at this. Just an unbelievable rate of fire. And there's a Hatsuharu. I think he had designs as well, but I think he's second guessing his decision making. The Sims is not the kind of boat that you want to get in within 5 clicks of. He really does plant the flag here. That's a shocking rate of fire. Now the problem with the Sims, when you go out in the front and you're acting aggressively and you use your smoke, the guys that you're shooting at, you're the only one spotting them. So when you get in your smoke, you can't spot them anymore. So you actively have to go out and search for enemy destroyers and enemy cruisers, and then hope that they're not paying attention to you. And this Hatsuharu, I think, thought Blaster left. No, he did not. And then look at this rate of fire. I think if I'm going to say one thing about the Sims, it's positive. It's going to be this rate of fire. The DPS on it isn't bad. I mean, they hit lightly because they're 127s, but he's really just owning this Hatsuharu. Wow. Now he got some help again, and the Sims needs it. And now he's taking shots. No one likes destroyers, so everyone shoots at you if they're in range. That's because they're so dangerous. Their torps are just too powerful. They have to be addressed. And now this Pensacola has ideas as well. Now Blaster's letting this fire go because he's already on fire, and destroyers have so few hit points that the damage that you're taking is quite low. But check this out. Does this guy want to ram? Now Blaster's torps are on reload. There's nothing he can do. This is amazing. Don't ram him, Blaster. But he's getting so close. My God. Look at this. This is amazing. It's a dogfight. And the Pensacola's turrets just can't turn fast enough. Ripped to shreds by Blaster. Unbelievable. That Pensacola had no business getting into that close of range with the Sims. That is so freaking cool. Man, that guy had he had an idea in his mind about what he was going to do and how he was going to brutalize Blaster, but jeez Louise. He underestimated the Sims quite a bit. Now here's a Nagato. Now, this is where we're getting to that range where it's kind of moonshotty. It's not too bad right now, but it gets worse. Now, one good thing with this shell arc is you can shoot over islands and apartment buildings. Those things are a really good deal on the real estate market right now. The only problem with living there is about 1,000 times a day there's a naval battle going on. Needless to say, it's not a good place to raise a family. Well, Blaster, tactically, he's owned the middle by himself, and that really helps in this kind of map, because with the 3-cap map situation, the most hotly contested caps are going to be the A and C ones, but if your team can control B, that just helps your chances, meaning you can retain the lead even if you just win one of the 2 northern or southern sectors. One place where teams go wrong is they send a lot of ships to B, and that really nerfs the ability to win A or C. But if you can send one ship to B and sink ships and kill everybody that tries to contest it, now look at the score. I mean, already they're 3 ships up. And quite frankly, I think the Sims is one of the perfect ships to do that. Now Blaster's sneaking into their side of the map. He's being very cautious here. There's a New Mexico around this corner. And I think Blaster's got an idea. I think I know what you're going to do. There's some more real estate for sale. Now this map is really a gorgeous map if you look at it. I mean, the terrain, all the maps in World of Warships are gorgeous. The terrain's very highly detailed. I mean, they're not really practical in a sense of realistic, but they are gorgeous, that's for sure. Surprise! Now, the only thing that this new mechs knows is his secondaries are going off. So now he's turning turrets. And here you have the Sims. He got a good spread off. Let's see what the Sims' torps can do. Now, he expected this guy to go backwards, I think, a little bit, but he didn't. That's a lot of torps out. Oh my God! Just decimated, but he didn't get the kill. Look, those turrets are spinning. This guy is surprised and pissed and is feeling all the emotions. No, I'm not going to die to a Sims, am I? Yes, you are. Blaster dropped his smoke again. He knows exactly where that battleship is. That fire, though, is really going to help, because the guy was flooded, repaired the flood, and that fire's going to burn this guy out. So Blaster doesn't even really need to shoot here. He's just doing this. He's doing it because he can. Now we've reached a lull. Blaster's going to be throwing some rounds out at some cruisers. But as you can see, his team hasn't captured A or C. But with Blaster's gameplay at B, kept him in this match. And he's solely responsible for killing 4 ships. Great job. That's what won this match, I think. Now his team is moving into A. They've got him on the run. All of the ships that went to try to kill Blaster and root him out of B made it so that the northern and southern sectors were kind of undermanned, I guess, and eventually just the sheer inertia of having more ships is going to win the contest. Now, sometimes it takes longer than others, and in this case it's taking forever because Blaster's team, I don't know, they just weren't killing things fast enough, I guess, up there, but that's fine. Blaster did all the work. So now it's 3 against 1 up the north, and it looks like 5 against 2 or 3 down south. Yeah. So Blaster's going to go help the south because that's where they need the most help. And here is where you're going to see where the Sims is kind of out of its element. Anytime you're in open ocean with a U.S. Navy destroyer, yeah. So he's probably thinking, I'm going to go after this last destroyer. Now he doesn't have much as far as hit points are concerned. So even if this destroyer gets a couple of gun rounds out on him, it could sink him. So Blaster's got to be cautious here if he wants to survive. But yep, the inertia of the team, they're pushing into both caps now, thanks to Blaster. And the enemy team is they've went from the aggressors to the defensive. So here Blaster doesn't want to give up his spots just yet. Shooting long range at cruisers is not in the Sims' repertoire. So he's trying to line up a battleship if this oh god. Little love tap. Out of my way. Tonnage. Blaster's capped C now. So Blaster's responsible for 2 caps. And here he's got a battleship lined up. And look, this battleship, he's waiting for Blaster. All the ships, this whole time, he decides to shoot at Blaster. I think he wants to kill. It'll take 1 HE round and Blaster's down. But this is where the agility of the Sims comes in. Now this New York is trying to close range. He's getting aggressive because he wants to kill, but the closer he gets, the better chance that Blaster shells are going to hit. And then this guy gives up on Blaster because he's like, I'm not going to hit him. And then he's turning away. Oh, this is another frustrating thing for U.S. destroyers with those moonshots. Look, they're going off the screen. When they finally do land, they land in front and behind. That's the most annoying thing ever. Those look like good rounds. And then another thing, the fire chance is so abysmal. Now Blaster here, he's behind an island, so he's not even spotted. And these moonshots, well, I can understand why they're missing sometimes because the gravity of Jupiter influences them in the upper atmosphere. And those are some solid torp hits, just putting the icing on the cake on this match. A couple more rounds out, but Blaster's team has got all 3 caps. What a great win. Now Blaster finished with 151 hits, 4 kills. Nice match. Nice amount of ribbons too. Top of the team, top base EXP. That's what you're looking for. Doesn't happen often in The Sims, but it does happen. Over 80,000 damage done in a Sims. Great match, unbelievable job. Catch you next time. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you liked the video and you want YouTube to let you know when I release more, please feel free to like and subscribe. I plan on putting out 2 to 3 videos per week of ship reviews, history, and gameplay. My live stream is currently on Twitch at the URL right there. Good luck, have fun, and I'll see you next time.